You walk into the club at midnight. The line outside wraps the block. Inside, a table of 6 just dropped $4,000 on a bottle of vodka that costs $19 at the liquor store. Sparklers. A model walking it through the crowd like a trophy. You watch that one transaction and you think you've just seen the business model. You go home and you do the math in your head. $19 in. $4,000 out. That's not a markup, that's alchemy. You start looking up how to get a liquor license in your city, because if this is what one bottle does, what does a whole Saturday night do? Here's what you don't know yet. That same club, on the same night, is one bad Tuesday away from missing payroll. The $4,000 bottle isn't the business. It's the illusion that made you think you understood the business. The bottle isn't the product. The empty room is the risk. And almost nobody who opens a nightclub understands that until the lease is already signed. Until the lease is already signed. Visual emphasis on irreversibility. Full paragraph, synthesis of the bottle, the empty room, and the signed lease as one connected truth. Not every club is the same machine. There's the mega club, Vegas, Miami, Ibiza-style rooms with 1,000+ capacity, A-list DJ residencies, and marketing budgets that rival a small airline. There's the bottle service lounge, 300 to 600 capacity, built almost entirely around VIP tables and promoter-driven guest lists. There's the dive dance club, no tables, no bottle program, just a cover charge and a bar, running on volume instead of margin. There's the day club or rooftop, same economics as a nightclub, but selling sunlight and a pool instead of darkness and a DJ booth. And there's the branded franchise club, a licensed name, a corporate playbook, and a much stricter set of rules about how the room is allowed to make money. 5 different businesses. 5 different break-even points. And almost every viral video about how much clubs make on alcohol is talking about exactly one of them, the bottle service lounge, while ignoring the other 4 entirely. When you open a nightclub, you are not buying a room with a bar in it. You are buying a stack of obligations that all have to work at the same time, every single week, or the whole thing collapses. You're buying a liquor license, which in some cities is a piece of paper, and in others is an asset that trades on a secondary market for more than the building itself. You're buying a sound and lighting rig, because in this business, the product is partly sensory, and cheap sound reads as a cheap club. You're buying security, not as a formality, but as insurance against the single most expensive thing that can happen to you, which is a lawsuit. You're buying a point-of-sale system built for cash-heavy, high-volume, fraud-prone transactions. You're buying relationships with promoters, because promoters are the ones who actually fill the room, you are not. Here's what it actually costs to open the door. Build-out and leasehold improvements, $500,000 to $2 million, depending on the city and the size of the room.